It's rehearsal night for Abbey Road, a Beatles tribute band in Charlottesville, Virginia. Lifelong Beatles fans, they're looking forward to their next gig. They'll perform at a local record store in honor of the release of the new digitally remastered Beatles Catalogue, the complete Beatles collection. Tribute band founding member Paul Olko says anticipating the release brings back childhood memories.
I remember them coming, of course, to the Ed Sullivan Show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I remember the endless girls screaming. I remember their unusual personalities and their relaxed way of handling the media and their constant humor that they were bringing into the front of their interviews.
She said, I know what it's like to be dead.
4 years ago, after legal papers were signed by the Catalogue's owners, engineers started cleaning up all 12 albums using state-of-the-art equipment. The remastered CDs will give listeners the choice of mono and stereo, and will also contain original artwork and many documentaries about how each album was made. Early reviews indicate a dramatic improvement in sound quality. Music critic Alan Light has written for Rolling Stone and is co-founder of Vibe magazine.
The decision was made to do it as best would serve the recordings as they were made. There's nothing that was altered. There's nothing in the mixing that was changed.
A Beatles Rock Band video game will also be released. It allows up to 6 people to play 45 Beatles songs using controllers that mimic instruments. Today, profits from video games far outpace music and Hollywood movies. Industry analysts say the video game is a clever way to boost profits and market Beatles music to a younger audience. Joey Ballard, son of Abbey Road drummer Billy Ballard, says the Rock Band games do influence the kind of music his generation listens to.
Pride and Joy by Stevie Ray Vaughan. On it, that song didn't really get much sales in the teenagers, but when it came out on Rock Band, it made it really big all of a sudden.
For the older generation, it's all about the music. Bass player Barry Willard says the Beatles are the reason he started playing an instrument.
So when the Beatles came out, something touched me, and I picked up the guitar and started playing, and of course just really got into the Beatles, and it started from there.
Keyboard player Mike D'Antoni is a music teacher. He considers the Beatles right up there with the classical masters like Schubert, Bach, and Beethoven.
It's that good. When I was learning how to play guitar and piano and everything, and I wanted to figure out their songs, they weren't 3 chords. I mean, the very beginning, maybe they were very simple, but their music is very rich. Melodically, it's very beautiful. The one remaining question is whether the Beatles catalog will be sold through the web. Apple Computer has scheduled a news conference on the day of the catalog release, fueling rumors of a deal for iTunes. Alan Light says the Beatles still have no agreement for web release.
My understanding is this is much more a dispute still between the record company and the Beatles shareholders than it is between, the Beatles and iTunes, or the Beatles and any of the other digital companies.
The music industry trade magazine Billboard is predicting brisk early sales. For the tribute band Abbey Road, September 9th will be one more chance to relive their own rock and roll fantasy. Jeff Swicord, VOA News, Charlottesville, Virginia.